afternoon. Call sign is Whiskey Alpha 3, U Uniform, V Victor, P Papa.
UVP, Roger, Roger, and what's the name there?
UVP, Roger, Roger, and what's the name there?
Name here is Joe, Juliet Oscar Echo. Call signs WA3UVP in Central PA, over.
Roger, Roger, Joe, and what radio are you running today, sir?
Roger, Roger, Joe, and what radio are you running today, sir?
We're running an ICOM 751A with an ICM mic, dual element mic, and I was curious to see how you're hearing the audio. We are running some compression, over.
Yes, sir. Much too much. I would, if you were interested in a setup procedure, first thing would be, is that an older radio or a newer radio, Joe?
The first thing would be, is that an older radio or a newer radio, Joe?
Oh, no, this is a classic. Been around about, easy 15 years.
Alrighty, so you have a fixed bandwidth. You do not have an adjustable bandwidth, Roger, Roger?
Fixed bandwidth. You do not have an adjustable bandwidth, Roger, Roger?
Well, it's fixed between 2.4 and 2.6, and do have some compression, and it runs both narrow and wideband, over.
Yes, sir. Well, well, I would suggest running that 2.6. You want to put the best foot forward as far as your transmitter is concerned, and that will always be at the widest bandwidth up to 2900, and then if you go past that, then you start having people look for you with pitchforks, and so it's not a good scene. So we recommend 100 to 2900 radio permitting. In your case, the upper bandwidth of 2600. Roger, Roger.
Upper bandwidth of 2600. Roger, Roger.
Yeah, very good. What's the handle there, over?
Name is Jim, Juliet India Mike, and this is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net. Our setup procedure, if you'd be interested, starts with you bringing up your compressor, but only at a 3. Well, we want to run the compressor, but tastefully. And when you start, the thing is, a 3 and a 6 are the same, except the 6 will give you suck up. If you're talking about actually working on the word, a 3 and a 6 compression are the same as far as working directly on the word. The deal is that with a 6, though, you'll start getting suck up after the word, which doesn't do anybody any good. So we recommend bringing the compressor up and adjust it for a 3 out of 10 or a 30 out of 100, depending on how your compressor input is labeled. Roger?
Or a 30 out of 100, depending on how your compressor input is labeled. Roger?
Yeah, okay, Mike. I think I copied your name as Mike. The band's up and down, and boy, it's just tough copy on you. Appreciate you picking me up, and we have part of your conversation here, but I tell you, the band is just up and down, and you're more down than up, over.
Yes, sir. Well, some days are like that, but if you'd be interested in a setup procedure, like I say, it starts with bringing that compression down to a 3. 3 out of 10, 30 out of 100. Then once past the compression, we go to the ALC, and it sounds like you might be hot into your ALC. We're looking for a 3 dB dynamic range, and that is, as you say the magic word audio, adjust your mic gain until your ALC is 2/3. The word audio is a very complex word that gives you a lot of humanoidal transfer between the audio and to the electronic reference. And what we're looking for is 2/3 on the ALC meter. Roger?
And what we're looking for is 2/3 on the ALC meter. Roger?
Okay, copy 2/3 on the meter. That's about what we have here, about 2/3, maybe not quite.
Yeah, so that looked pretty good there. We're actually, with that word audio, is so precise, we don't have to say mid-scale to 2/3. We can say 2/3, and it's very easy to set it right on the snaz by just using the word audio as a test tone, human test tone. Roger?
Using the word audio as a test tone, human test tone. Roger?
Yeah, Roger. Roger, audio. Let's see what we got here. ALC, hello. Audio.
Yeah, it's more the first part of that word than the latter part. It's the and just stretch out that first part, and that's the tone right there. Audio for 2/3 by way of a mic gain control adjustment on your ALC. Roger?
2/3 by way of a mic gain control adjustment on your ALC. Roger?
Hello, Joe. Do you still copy me?
KC9VKV, you still copy?
Yeah, I think we doubled there a little bit, Joe. Your copy okay now?
Yeah, I think we doubled there a little bit, Joe. Your copy okay now?
Yes, sir. We got you now.
Alrighty, so we have that ALC set at 2/3. Is that a Roger, Roger?
Alrighty, so we have that ALC set at 2/3. Is that a Roger, Roger?
Yeah, affirmative, Roger.
Yes, sir. Now, do you have a EQ page, equalization, tone control, Roger, Roger?
Do you have a EQ page, equalization, tone control, Roger, Roger?
Say again about tone control, over.
Do you have a tone control page, equalization, transmit equalization page, Roger?
Tone control page, equalization, transmit equalization page, Roger?
Yes, tone control we have.
Alrighty, let's go there, if you will.
Let's go there, if you will.
This is KC9VKV, the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog network, and we're with UVP Joe in Pennsylvania.
Joe in Pennsylvania.
Joe is looking for his tone control page on the 751A.
Looking for his tone control page on the 751A.
Joe, how we doing, buddy?
How we doing, buddy?
Yeah, KC9VKV, Whiskey Alpha 3, Uniform Victor Papa. I don't know what happened to you, Mike, but the band closed up on you. Over, if you're copying.
Roger, name is Jim, Juliet India Mike. Juliet India Mike, Jim, Roger, Roger.
Jim, Juliet India Mike. Juliet India Mike, Jim, Roger, Roger.
Well, if you're there, you're just at my noise level.
Yes, sir, Joe. Well, maybe we should try this another day, sir, when you have better propagation up your way. Roger, Roger?
Try this another day, sir, when you have better propagation up your way. Roger, Roger?
Yeah, Roger, Roger. I copied that. Thanks very much for your time and effort, and we'll look for you again. This is Whiskey Alpha 3, Uniform Victor Papa, Central PA.
Roger, Roger, Joe, 73, sir. Thanks for dropping by, and maybe next Friday we'll have better propagation.